What's going on, my people? I'm Jay Cotto, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Tavern. And we're gonna talk a little bit about this 6ix9ine shit about what went down today. This is for the hip hop heads. Basically, man, look, let me just put it like this. They're talking about there's a snitch. They're talking about a lot of things. It is what it is. Me personally, 6ix9ine's gonna get off. It is what it is. I mean, they froze his accounts and shit like that. But what's more important here is that there's snitches out there. Okay, whatever. The most dumbest shit ever though was when one of them came out of nowhere and said some shit like, "We don't budge, we don't bend, and we don't break. It's Treyway." Uh, and then from there on, that was it. I mean, and then they went inside afterwards. I mean, look, they try to make a case on you, you know, as to you being dangerous and you know just basically they're building a case on you guys being dangerous and you don't deserve freedom. Now, you guys going around on some we don't bend, we don't budge, we don't break shit. You know, all you guys are doing is just proving their case. That's one. Two, you want to continue to be hard, you want to continue to have props and all that. Well, you know what? You go ahead and do that. You go ahead and do that. You know, I just don't understand the part where that was supposed to play off as something because I mean, if you're not from the street, you know what I mean, you wouldn't understand exactly what all that bravado afterwards was about. Now, a lot of people are saying that that was towards him, you know, saying something to fucking, to 6ix9ine as to, don't snitch, sort of in code. It could have been that. It could have been that. But me personally, it's just a bravado. We don't bend, we don't break, shit like that. And that's exactly what got them in there in the first place. All of this, we the new death row, and when you talk like that, you speak shit into existence. You speak things, into fruition, and this is what happens. So now these guys are facing possibly 25 to life. Now, if what's his name, Shadi or whatever, if he feels like that shit is real, like doing that is actually like really really being real. Well, my man, if you're gonna enjoy 25 to possibly your whole life in prison over something that's like all for acting and doing all this, then you know what? If that's the rep you want, then go ahead, son. And whoever else is down with that is gonna go down. It is, man. I mean, this is the life that you've chosen, but it's not it's not cool to go ahead and just try to, like, you know what I mean. From what I hear, the only one that kept it real in the court and supposed to be acting all serious and possibly in a state of confusion is 6ix9ine, because 6ix9ine's in there like, what the fuck, son? Like, now shit's in the fan. So all of that suck my dick and all of that trolling and all of this and all of that. Look, 6ix9ine is a product of the music industry as to them using you and doing what they want to do with you until they're done with you. Now, it's been said that all of his accounts, even his mom's accounts, has been frozen. That means that even if he would have made bail, where the fuck was he going? Where was he going to go? How was he going to get out? With what money, right? So, is the record company that he's signed to, right, whose brother is an FBI agent, but yet they don't know who the snitch is. Is it, are they going to bail this young man out? Once that bail hearing comes in, what, January, like they said, will they be able to bail this man out, this young man out? Now, I think the reason why they're leaving him in there is for his own protection. Like I said before, man, a lot of guys are talking about, oh, if 6ix9ine, he's going to red, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Listen, and I don't give a fuck who you are. All bets are off the table the moment I find out, and I'm talking for myself. The moment I find out, I'm down to secrecy and all that shit, right? Right? No doubt. But the moment I find out that you tried to take me out the picture, like the moment I found out or find out that you tried to eliminate me, bro, that changes the whole landscape to the point that now that we locked up in here now, and you was gonna kill me, you expect me now to be like, oh, we don't know, fuck that, and then you was gonna kill me. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna save my own life. Fuck that. Because first of all, he ain't known for like only a year and a half. He was bringing in the money. Them niggas ain't bringing him no money. All they did was give him protection so he could talk his shit, no doubt. So in reality, they got paid for their services, right? Now there's 100K or some shit, you know, that he owes for the last thing that he did, but he got locked up, so that's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? So now that we see this, and now that we know these factors, you got to ask yourself this question now: how hard is it? How hard is it to understand that if someone is snitching, someone did snitch and they're going to testify and do all that shit, they really shouldn't be surprised because it's gonna have to be within the group that they was in. The only person that was recording footage. You also got to look at the person that gave the footage as to him doing a hit or supposedly, you know, ordering a hit on Chief Keef's cousin or whatever, right? Right? Whoever gave him that footage. I mean, it's not hard if you really look, but that's the thing though. People aren't that bright. You know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Personally, I feel bad for the kid. I feel bad on, for 6ix9ine. The other cats, it's like, they're grown men, 36. All this could have been avoided, man. Cause look, I see it like this. If you're an old, I'm 44, right? But if I was 36 and I was taking up a younger kid under my wing or whatever, as long as I'm keeping him on the right path, it's keeping me on the right path as well. If I'm teaching someone how to be positive and how to carry positive, what type of negativities am I gonna have in my life? None whatsoever, because I'm gonna continue to, run that young person's cup over with knowledge and wisdom and positivity. And this is what these guys should have been doing, but no, mob life, this life, that life. You know what I'm saying? So now hopefully things will come back into fruition where the social media shit, because in my era we didn't have none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We had beepers. The latest stage was Nextel, the chirp. You know what I mean? All after that, it was all this camera shit and all that. And I already knew, and real niggas out there already knew what the fuck it was about. We already knew that, you know what I mean? These were gimmicks for motherfuckers to watch us. Even when the TVs are off, the shits are still blinking. You know what I mean? Lights are still blinking. Edward Snowden just let us know that these motherfuckers, the NSA or Obama signed shit where the motherfuckers could use that eye and turn it on and hear whatever we do. So they're gonna use shit against you. So all you guys, all you kids out there, that's right, I said it. All you kids, all the way from age 25, all the way to under, like you. Now we can say, yeah, from 36, all you fucking child-minded motherfuckers, like you gotta chill with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Use this for an example, as well as the young gentleman whose life's been taken, within hip hop or whatever. All the young men that are incarcerated for the mistakes that they made, all for this media mainstream or this hip hop mainstream bullshit to push to show them that this is the life that they, you know what I'm saying? This is the life that you were trying to imitate, and this is what it's costing you. Well, let all of these, because my generation learned, kid. We took Tupac and we took Biggie's motherfucking death, son, for lessons, and where are we now? We have a lot of old school rappers now that we can see live gracefully. We're not gonna be able to say that about your era. You're not gonna be able to see these cats on the come up right now that you know. They're not gonna make it. You know why? Because they're not thinking. These guys don't think. These guys don't think before they speak. These guys don't think before they even act. OGs are OGs, son. OGs think before they act. You always got to sit down and think. You got to make calculated steps, son, because if you don't do that, your math will be wrong. You wind up getting big numbers, man. And that's what's going on in the situation now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers offering protection, supposed to be his manager. You robbing him for what, 1 point something mil? Like, come on, man. That's off the back, y'all was fouling the kid. You feel what I'm saying? And off the back, teaching the kid and telling him, yo, talk your shit, do what you gonna do, just for money, but having him in danger, putting yourself in danger. Like, I mean, niggas just really living reckless then. You know what I mean? So now how can niggas be mad, right? If the feds are now like, I'm gonna lock you up and and I'm gonna help you live. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, since you want to be you want to be on survival mode, I'm gonna put you in survival mode. So not only am I gonna save your life and increase your chances of living even longer by incarcerating you and teaching you a lesson, you're also gonna have to fight for your life once in a while whenever you feel like getting froggy, right? Right? So you're now institutionalized where niggas tell you what to do, what to eat, how to sleep, when to sleep, son, when to walk, how far you can walk. Right? And so maybe all of this stuff, if you're not built for it, because I always put this disclaimer. I don't put down no gangs, I don't put none down because like I said, it's a way of life for a lot of people. You know, I am not one to judge. I respect the lives of people that go and do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Gangbang and all that. It's a tradition. They're raised in it. That's them. But if you're not built for that, you know what I'm saying? Then don't do it because it's real. And when it gets real, son, the last thing you want to do is be taken out because they found out you was fake. Be dealt with in that way. You feel me? I've seen it coming up. Motherfuckers done told me stories. You know what I mean? And you heard stories as well too. So don't become a statistic. You know what I mean? Like Tretch said, if you don't live in the ghetto, don't come to the fucking ghetto. Feel what I'm saying? If you ain't a gangbanger, then don't gangbang. Straight up and down, son. If you ain't built for that life, don't do it, son. Leave it for the real ones. Leave it for the real G's. You know what I'm saying? Leave it for them. They know what they doing. For real, for real. Cause niggas will smoke you for faking a move. If you ever gotta bust your gun and that man gets shot because you hesitated, son, and he lived, he gonna kill you, dog. It's code of life, B. It's just the way it is. So a lot of you young cats gotta understand, man. You know, your cousins, your homeboy, or somebody might be real, but if you not built like that, son, and you cringe in situations where you see them having to get real, son, you already know it ain't for you, dogs. Don't get down, son. Don't get down. Don't get down. You know what I'm saying? Don't get down. That's all. And you know, being guided the wrong way, that's exactly what happened here. You know? So the worst is happening for the kid, because not only is there a snitch now that's gonna testify and say everything, not only are they gonna use his social media, not only did they try to kill him, not only did they steal 1.2 billion, not only did they freeze his accounts, not only did they deny him bail. The worst part about this is that there's no money to be made because his album was leaked. His new album, Dummy Boy. And what's funny is, it's funny on how they set this up to actually name him his album. Because you can actually say, bro, yeah, your whole fucking album right now, that's the name, that's your name, dog. Tekashi Dummy Boy 69, dog. For real, for real. And I ain't judging. I'm calling it like it is. So you got an album named Dummy Boy, and now you can't. There's nothing you could do about it. Now it's leaked. So there's no money to be made. So now the question that I did ask about, whether or not if, they was actually going to be able to bail him out, his record company, I don't think so, because he's not going to be able to recoup any of that back from the record sales, at least. You see what I'm saying? So the question here is, did they advance him? And if they did advance him, what the fuck? That money too is suspended in his account by the FBI. You see what I mean? He's fucked, bro. He's fucked. And karma's a bitch, man. Karma's a bitch. And this is why you never look. I don't care if you believe in God, the creator, or not. You are who you are. You are who you are for a reason. You continue to be who you are for reasons. You know what I'm saying? Know who you are. Because if you know who you are, you know your life. And if you know your life, then you know life, period. You know what I'm saying? You be yourself all the time, every day. Do not try to be a carbon copy of nothing. The only time you guys should try to be somebody else is fucking on Halloween. Or if you're doing a play or something like that. Or if you're fucking trying to do some type of impersonation of someone. Otherwise than that, there's no reason for you to try to follow or become anyone fucking else. Feel what I'm saying? Otherwise than that, I'm Jay Cotto, your boy telling the truth within life. Thank you for joining me. God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, guys.